crazy animations?
Hey everyone, Crazy here, and today I'm going to tell y'all my introvert stories. An introvert is basically someone who prefers focusing on themselves and their own thoughts rather than what goes on around them. I consider myself one. I can already hear the comments saying,
"Duh, Crazy, you can't be an introvert. You have a YouTube channel. You were super extroverted in your vlogs."
and to that I say, it's all an illusion, baby! When most people think about introverts, they think about not being able to order in public, and that is very accurate. One time in around 6th grade, I was on a field trip to a museum with my school. Our bus stopped at a local mall so we could all get lunch, and me and my friends wandered around to all the shops afterwards. One of my friends, we'll call her Isabel, went to the Starbucks in the mall with me. She offered to pay for my drink, and of course I didn't refuse because Starbucks is so expensive. But then I made the stupid mistake of offering to pay the change.
Okay, so your total is $16.50.
And then I proceeded to drop all the coins all over the floor. I was mortified. I immediately fell to the floor and started picking them all up. And as I was about to put them on the counter, I dropped them all on the floor again. At this point, I was about to melt into a puddle and the cashier was definitely holding back a laugh. My friend ended up helping me by handing him $1 and we left it at that. I started to avoid ordering up front and drive-thrus became my safe haven. Put me in a drive-thru and I'm a pro at ordering. Except for this one time when I wanted to switch up my order. Have you ever seen those TikTok videos where it's a super complicated coffee order and all the people that work at Starbucks are in the comments like, "We can't make this is so hard, this is why I hate working at Starbucks," because apparently they all just hate their jobs. Well, I wanted something similar, so I confidently read my order into the drive-thru machine thingy. We got to the window and got our drinks, and I took a sip of mine and it tasted absolutely terrible. I kind of froze and just started internally wondering if I should say anything and got really nervous about speaking up. And soon enough, without me even realizing it, I started crying. The barista looked at me really, really concerned.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Another place I've personally found to be an introvert's nightmare is a nail salon. You think they're supposed to be relaxing and super chill, right? Wrong! The moment you enter and have to ask for what you want to get done is the easy part, but waiting in a busy salon and showing what you want is a type of suffering I can't even begin to describe. After going through that psychological torture, you sit down and the pampering begins, right? Wrong again! The nail techs are going at it with your hand. It's like the nail files have personal beef with my fingers because I can feel them in my bones. I always end up leaving with traumatized hands, but at least my nails look fire. This year, my school decided to put on a production of Heathers the Musical, and me, someone who used to make Heathers animatics in middle school, decided to audition. If you don't know what Heathers is, it's basically Mean Girls in the late 80s. If you don't know what Mean Girls is...
bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
When the posters first came out, my phone blew up with people asking if I was going to audition. Of course, I was hesitant at first because the closest thing I had ever done to this was skits in middle school, but I gathered up all my courage and signed up. I was nervous because when I first got there after school, the hallway was full of people I didn't know, but I pushed through. Soon I got the message that I had made it to callbacks, and then after that, I waited for the cast list to come out. The day came for the cast list, and I anxiously went up to the wall with one of my friends to find I had been cast as Veronica's understudy. I was really excited because the understudies did get to perform, but also nervous that I would have to learn all of Veronica's part and an alternate and perform in front of an audience. And then when rehearsal started, I was extremely shy. I remember that at the first voice rehearsal that we had, I had to be moved right next to the teacher helping with voice because he couldn't hear me, and I really wanted to cry afterwards. Slowly but surely, I started warming up to everyone else in the cast and eventually came out of my introvert shell. I ended up making some really amazing friends. You guys know who you are if you're watching. And having the most fun I've had in a while. After weeks and weeks of rehearsing and building up my confidence, the date of the shows finally arrived, and I couldn't believe it was actually happening. In the end, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want as long as you give it a try. After all, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Disclaimer, I love being an introvert. even if it's a disadvantage sometimes. Before I end this video, I want to give a special thank you to everyone who made that last story possible. You guys are the best. Also, shout out to Alfie for helping me. Y'all should go check him out. Okay guys, keep being cool and keep being crazy. This is Crazy Animations signing off.
Hey, Sia Girly, put this in your Heather's vlog for your channel. I want to be famous. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe, smash that like button. Push that notification. Comment. I'm with the Crazy Animations, you guys. Let me see this. Can we like? No. Anyways, guys, good luck, Curly.